In the Turkish border town of Suruç, a public outpouring of grief. The women mourn the death of their village chief. He and 2 other men were killed in a mortar shelling, an apparent reprisal attack from across the border in Syria.
We want this war to stop. Nobody should die. No soldiers, no civilians. We just want peace. Of course we're scared. We are scared for the whole country, for Turks, for Kurds, for everyone. No one should be killed.
People show us where the victims died. Within a radius of 20 meters, traces of bomb fragments, facades, windows, walls, vehicles, battered by shrapnel.
I don't think it came from that side, maybe from over there. I don't know, but this is from a bomb.
Similar stories can be heard in many Turkish border towns. If people believe the war is just across the border in Syria, they know better now. Still, the mayor of Akçakale supports the Turkish offensive. He claims the army is fighting for a good cause.
Here in Akçakale, we are hosting 125,000 Syrians. You might be able to imagine how difficult that is. We want a safe zone to resettle the 3.5 million refugees that have become a burden for Turkey over the past 8.5 years. Europe occasionally sends a little money, but we pay the real price. Syrians should go back to their homes.
The area in northeast Syria that is supposed to become a safe zone is anything but. For days, the Turkish army and allied Syrian opposition fighters have clashed with Kurdish militia. And while they are busy fighting each other, there are concerns that ISIS jihadists, which were already defeated in the area, might be able to regroup. International criticism of the Turkish military campaign is growing. The United Nations say the offensive has caused more than 100,000 civilians to flee. But the consequences have also been dramatic on this side of the border in Turkey. And many people we've talked to here are hoping that the violence won't continue to escalate. This includes people in Suruç who are grieving over the death of their village chief, and pray that the Turkish military operation will end before they have to bury more of their loved ones.
And earlier we spoke with the author of that report, who is currently at the Turkish-Syria border. Here's the latest from DW correspondent Julia Hahn.
Well, these latest developments, of course, further complicate the battlefield. I'm here in the Turkish border town of Akçakale, about 5 kilometers away from the Syrian border, which is towards this direction. Now, after the Kurdish-led forces there have officially turned to the Syrian government and its ally Russia for military assistance, Bashar al-Assad, and that's according to the information we're getting there from Syria, is sending units of troops and equipment. We don't know how many troops, how much equipment, from Aleppo to Manbij in northern Syria. Now, Manbij there is one of the targets, one of the areas the Turkish military is trying to attack, is preparing to attack. So there is a very real risk. These two armies, the Syrian army and the Turkish army, could be facing each other there. There could be clashes. And this is, of course, absolutely no good news.